What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Phantom Sableye here. I'm coming to you with the 5th match of UU. We still have that win streak, baby. Let's go. So I'm hoping to find some battles here. Hopefully we don't lag, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can keep that win streak going, because that'd be really awesome. Okay, so my opponent has an extremely scary team, and I mean it is really scary. We have the Suicune here. If it's a regular Crocoon, then no salt please will be able to handle it. I don't want his sticky webs up. He has his rapid spinner. He has a powerful Mega Aerodactyl if it is Mega, which I'm pretty sure it is. He has the Slurpuff, which we all know is very dangerous. My team does not have a counter for Slurpuff. If that Slurpuff sets up, I'm pretty sure it can take me out and sweep me. My opponent also has the Salamence, which I expect to be Choice Scarf, which is also a very powerful sweeper. So this is a really serious match, I can tell right here, and we're going to have to play to our best. So because of that, I'm going to lead off with Triple H. Because I thought he would lead with his Galvantula. I know what's it called? The sticky webs. He's gonna want to set up his sticky webs, but I sent out Triple H to maybe like sort of want him to probably go for like a Volt Switch or something, as he actually goes for an Energy Ball, expecting my Mamoswine switch, but I just wasn't having it. I do expect him to get his webs up here, but I'm still going to go for a Scald to knock out this Galvantula. He actually goes for Thunder and misses. That's very unfortunate for him. So he doesn't even get any damage off hardly from my Triple H, and we keep him from setting up his sticky webs, and my opponent actually leaves. So that's very unfortunate for him. So yeah, because of that, we now have a 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 win streak, depending on if you want to count the bonus matches. So I'm going to find another match while that one times out and gives me the points. Okay, we found another team. This is a really interesting team. Very powerful team for sure. Steelix, I do see him setting up his Stealth Rocks. I do realize he has no Rapid Spinner or Defogger on his team, so because of that, I think I'm going to open up with Empoleon to try and set up my own rocks, as he does lead with his Steelix as I thought he would. He might go for the Earthquake, but I definitely expect him to get his rocks up first, simply because I have a Mega Beedrill. As he does set up his Stealth Rocks. Right here, I am free to roar him out. He'd probably go for the Earthquake. As he does, that does one hell of a lot of damage. As we end up bringing up his Sharpedo. And if he wants to just protect, then we're just going to roar him out again. So he actually goes for the Crunch. So I'm going to roar him out, back out into a Steelix. And right here, I'm going to fire off a Scald, because we did find out that we were faster than a Steelix. And Steelix is not going to appreciate a Scald. Let's see, did we win this one? We did win this one. Okay. And that Scald is going to bring him all the way down. So, because of that, I can now go out into Mamoswine the Wreck Shop. Unfortunately, we're going to have Rock set up on our side of the field, so that's a bit unfortunate. My opponent's team is really weak to Mamoswine, as it gets torn apart. Ice Shard will kill Sceptile, and Ice Shard will kill Salamence. I believe Mamoswine outspeeds Nidoqueen. Probably not, since I'm an adamant nature. I don't know about that though. But an Ice Shard will do a lot to Nidoqueen as well. Earthquake will really hurt Arcanine, although Arcanine could one-shot us with close combat, which is what I expect him to do. So because of that, I'm going to switch straight out into my Cresselia. is he actually fires off a Flare Blitz. So that's going to hurt him a lot due to Rocky Helmet and Recoil. He does have the leftovers, so he could be a defensive Arcanine, but as he does run the Morning Sun, so I do believe he is the defensive Arcanine. So we're going to paralyze his Arcanine right there. And he's probably not happy about that. We're going to go for a Psychic. That doesn't do much at all, as he actually decides to Toxic my Luna. That's really annoying. Very unfortunate as well. Right here I'm going to switch right out into No Salt Please, because I do know his moveset as he's running Morning Sun, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, and Toxic. So that's his moveset right there. I would go for the Earth Power, but I'm just going to go for the Scald, because if he decides to switch out into his Salamence, then I'll make sure to hit that as well. Because the Scald does a huge amount. He does get the Toxic off, so that's unfortunate. Right here I'm just going to click for Scald again, as he'll probably go for an Extreme Speed just to let his Arcanine go, because he can't switch out, because if he switches out and he comes back in, rocks are just going to kill him. So I do expect him to Extreme Speed, although he doesn't even Extreme Speed, so that's fine by me. Right here, he's definitely going to switch out into a Sceptile. And because of that, I am unfortunately going to have to let No Salt Please go down. I do want to check something really quickly. I need to know your base speed is 145. $145 for Mega Beedrill, and Mega Sceptile is also base 145, so we could be risking a speed tie here, unfortunately. I would love to save No Salt Please, but whoops, excuse me, sorry about that. But I could just switch into Mamoswine and go for the Ice Shard. That should take him out. I am unfortunately going to let No Salt Please go down here. It actually stays in and goes for the Leaf Blade. Excuse me. I'm going to do some calcs here, because he did not Mega Evolve. So that leads me to believe that he is Mega Sharpedo. 252 Adamant, and you are not Mega. You're just a Sceptile. Let's say you were like that. Ice Shard will kill. So I'm going to switch out into Mamoswine right here. If he wants to switch out into his Sharpedo, Sharpedo is definitely not going to enjoy taking an Ice Shard either. Nidoqueen. Offensive. If you are max speed, you definitely you don't outspeed me actually. Unless you're timid. That's the only possible way you're going to be outspeeding me. So that's kind of scary. We might have to risk that possibly. Ice Shard did take out the Sceptile, and he's going to bring in his Mega Sharpedo. Right here, I'm going to switch straight out into Cherry on Top. As he does go for the Protect, and it does fail. I have to do some more calcs. I am sorry, guys. Mega Sharpedo. Slurpuff. Waterfall will do about 66%. Drain Punch will do about 66%. So play rough is going to do the most. I don't want to risk the miss. I should have just gone for. I knew I should have just gone for the belly drum, as I figured he would want to protect again. Waterfall is going to do a lot. He even gets the crit. Please don't flinch. Please hit. There we go. Mega Sharpedo's down. That's extremely good for us. We do also have our Unburden boost. So if he decides to switch out into a Salamence, he's going to just lose his Salamence. That'll be a very bad play by his part. Oh, okay. So, I don't think my opponent knows about the Unburden boosted Slurpuff. So because of that, he's going to lose his Salamence. Right here, he should have just switched out into Nidoqueen in the first place and save his Salamence. Of course, it really actually didn't even matter because I could just go for an Ice Shard, and that's easily going to take out his Salamence. So right here, he goes for the Sludge Wave while I get a little bit more chip damage on him. I'm gonna go out into Luna. Hope that I can take one hit from this Nidoqueen, and I'm gonna go for the Lunar Dance to get my Mamoswine back up to full health, because I still don't think we're safe enough to say that we're gonna win. As he actually goes for Ice Beam, I don't know why he just didn't go for Sludge Wave. That would have been much better for him. Looking at it, Sludge Wave could have actually probably taken me out, maybe. Right here, we're going to get Mamoswine back up to full, and we're going to go for the Earthquake. If he outspeeds us, then that means he's Timid Nature. So because of that, I know he's not Max Attack, and because he is Timid Nature, I don't think Nidoqueen will be able to take out Mamoswine. But we are faster, and we do take out the Nidoqueen. That was a good game by my opponent. We're going to ignore. Let's see if my opponent wants to say anything. Nope, doesn't seem like it. We're just going to leave. Alright, let us look for another match. What the heck? Oh, that's why. Let me go fix that real quick. Alright, let's look for another battle. Darn it, stupid game. I was like, wait a minute, what the heck? Anyway, there we go. Let's find another battle. So we now have a, what was it, 8 to 9 win streak now? Let's hope we can keep that. He does have 2 fire types, so I definitely want to get Rocks up. He doesn't have any spinner. What he does have is a Levani, which sets up the Sticky Web, actually. But because of that, I don't really see Levani as a threat. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a really huge threat, but I just don't know. And because of that, I think I'm going to lead with Cherry on top, because I think I might be able to sweep with Cherry on top. So I'm going to click for the Belly Drum. He goes to set up the Sticky Web. This is probably a mistake, because I do believe Levani here is running the Focus Sash. So I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch, just to get back as much HP as possible. Wow, that Leaf Blade does a lot. I'm going to go for another Drain Punch here. Actually, you know what Pokemon can stop me? That Chandelure can stop me easily, as he does switch out into it. I'm going to go for the Play Rough, do as much damage as I possibly can to the Chandelure. He does have his Sticky Webs up, as Play Rough almost takes out my opponent's Chandelure. It leaves him down to 5%, so that's really good. Right here, I'm going to switch out to Triple H, and I'm going to get rid of these webs, because a Shadow Ball shouldn't do too much to Triple H. I'm really hoping it doesn't do too much at all. I'm going to go for the Defog right here. My opponent has a really interesting team. I like the Spiritomb. It's a really cool poke. Shadow Ball does quite a bit actually, but not that much. We're going to get rid of these sticky webs. We're going to set up our own Stealth Rocks, and I'm actually going to roar the Chandelure out. That way I can do some chip damage to some other Pokemon, and because I don't see any Rapid Spinner on his team, the next time the Chandelure comes in, it's just going to die. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage though, and I don't like that. And he gets the special defense drop. That's unfortunate, because I do believe maybe another Shadow Ball will kill us now. But we're going to take that chance and go for a Roar. As another Shadow Ball does take us out. It's very unfortunate. Right here I'm just going to go out in a Mamoswine because an Ice Shard will be able to take it out. The reason why I'm going out in a Mamoswine is I don't think I'm kind of worried about him being Scarfed. I definitely don't want him to be Scarfed. That'll be very scary for me. Right here, I'm going to do some more calcs. I know I'm doing a lot of calcs. Arcanine. That guy had a defensive Arcanine, so Flare Blitz only would have done 47%. If you're running a offensive Arcanine, though, that is very scary. Flare Blitz will pretty much OHKO me. A close combat will definitely OHKO me. I don't know what my opponent is thinking. I'm going to start the timer. As an Ice Shard will be able to take him out. Right here. He's going to go out into his Arcanine as I thought he would. He does seem to be the defensive Arcanine. And because of that, let's see, defensive Arcanine with the Intimidate off, he will live an Earthquake. Wait a minute, maybe not, because I'm a different set. He still can live an Earthquake, definitely. I definitely do not want to take that chance. I'm going to switch right out into Luna, as Luna is a designated switch to my opponent's Arcanine. This actually predicts that fairly nicely as he goes out into his Electros. Very good play by my opponent. I'm just going to click Psychic here. I don't really think this Electros can really touch me. Maybe it gets a knockoff. I think it does get a knockoff. If he goes for a knockoff, hopefully he won't do too much as he's actually going to start to coil up. That's scary. I do believe him to be Resto Chesto now. That is really scary. So he's actually going to go for a knockoff right there. He loses some damage to Rocky Helmet and Life Orb. And I do outspeed him, so another Psychic will kill him. Let's see. Luna is definitely probably going to go down here. I don't want her to go down because I'm scared of these Pokemon right here. The Croak comes out. I'm going to go for Moonlight just in case. As we do live the knockoff actually. I can't really switch out into anything though. So he has now shown that he is not Scarfed or Banded. Not Scarfed or Banded. I'm going to go for the Lunar Dance because I can't just switch out a Pokemon. This is very unfortunate for me because this is a waste of a Lunar Dance, but I don't really see any other way. This does put me in a very scary situation because he does set up his Stealth Rocks. That's unfortunate. That's actually really annoying. Right here we're going to go out into our Mega Beedrill. We're going to Mega Evolve. And we are going to protect. My opponent might very well predict that and switch out into his Arcanine as he does. And extreme speed will do a lot to me, but I'm not too worried about it. Matter of fact, let me do some calcs here. Mega Beedrill. I am Jolly. Arcanine UU defensive. Poison Jab will not kill, and extreme speed will do a lot. So I'm going to go for the U-turn here. If he goes for extreme speed, so be it. That'll do a lot, but we will be able to live another switch into rocks, and we're definitely going to need that. Yeah, we're definitely going to need that. Right here, I'm going to go for the Scald, because if he wants to switch out into Levani, hopefully we can get the burn. Hopefully we can just kill it, as I really don't want to mess with it. Scald's going to do a hell of a lot of damage to his Arcanine. He's definitely not going to be wanting to switch out. I'm just going to go for another Scald. He might use Morning Sun again, but that's okay. I'll just waste his Morning Suns, as he does stay in. Right here, he can switch out in his Levani. And I think we're going to lose here, actually. I got to really think about what I want to do here. I really got to think about what I want to do here, because I don't want to lose this win streak. It does nothing. Do I want to sack off? No salt, please. I feel like I need to. Or Mega Beedrill. I don't know what to do here, guys. 70%, he can take me out. I think I'm gonna let Gashadon go down here. Yeah, that's very unfortunate for us. He might even set up the Sticky Web. That'd be even worse, actually. That'd be pretty scary. Right here, we're gonna go out in the Mamoswine. We're gonna go for Ice Shard. If he switches out into his, actually, I don't know how much Spirit Tomb can take from an Ice Shard from a Mamoswine. We'll just have to see. I'm at 68%. He actually switches out into his Spirit Tomb. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. He might go for the Sucker Punch. I'm really hoping that doesn't take me out. So he actually goes for the Foul Play. I think my opponent has it. Yeah, my opponent has this game now, because his Spirit Tomb has Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch. It has to have Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch. Yeah, our win streak just lost here. That's very unfortunate. Wow. GG. That's very unfortunate that we're going to lose our win streak. His Spirit Tomb has to have Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch. If he's not running those two moves, then I don't know what he's doing. That was a good game by my opponent, though. Very good game. Oh, what? He doesn't have Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch? Oh my goodness. We might have a chance. Mega Beedrill. We might have a chance. U-turn. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's keep this win streak going, baby. Come on. Come on, Mega Beedrill. Yes! Good game by my opponent. Yes! Oh my goodness. I don't know. Wow. He doesn't have Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch on his Spirit Tomb? Oh my goodness. Woo! Wow. Oh my goodness. 1%. 1% Mega Beedrill. Wow. So we're going to keep that win streak going, baby. Let's go. Yes. I believe that's a 10 win streak now. I think. I don't even remember. I'm just so shocked that he didn't have Shadow Sneak or even Sucker Punch on his Spirit Tomb. And because of that, I'm going to win the game. Or I won the game. Why wasn't he running Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch on his Spirit Tomb? Did he misclick? I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But with that, guys, we keep our win streak going. Let's go, baby. That's how I like to play in Yu-Gi-Oh! Having a win streak. So I do know that this is a lot lower on the ladder, so these battles aren't as competitive. But hey, a 10 win streak, that's nothing to joke around about. Alright, man. Alright, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, take care.